File, then President-elect Trump meets with Mitt Romney in Bedminster, NJ. A newspaper in Utah called on Romney to run for Senate. Reuters. An influential newspaper in Utah on Sunday called on former presidential candidate Mitt Romney to run for Senate to replace Senator Orrin Hatch, argued his reputation for statesmanship would launch him into leadership roles most freshman congressmen only dream of, it added. The Tribune editorial mentioned his well-known animosity toward the president. In 2016, Romney launched an open attack on then-candidate Trump, saying he is a phony and a fraud. Here's what I know. Donald Trump is a phony, a fraud. His promises are as worthless as a degree from Trump University. He's playing the American public for suckers. He gets a free ride to the White House and all we get is a lousy hat. Romney also criticized Trump in August of 2018, who was elected 41 years ago and promised during the last campaign that this term will be his last one. Polls also show that Romney would beat all opposition including Hatch if he chooses to run. Hatch, meanwhile, would struggle to win the state, with surveys showing Democrat Jenny Wilson winning against him if the elections were held today in what is one of the most conservative states in the country. Romney reportedly explored his options to run for Senate in 2018. Reportedly urged Romney to run if Hatch steps down. Hatch told the National Journal in March that although he has not made that final determination whether he will run again, he said he would consider retiring from politics if Romney be his replacement.